getting bored of the quarantine? Frustrated you can't get bog roll at the supermarkets, relentlessly washing your hands and coronavirus news taking a dump on your phone? Forget about the PPE now. In fact, forget about all of it. It's time to relax. Grab a drink, FaceTime your friends and family, sit round for CapCaud's virtual pub quiz! Hello everyone and welcome to CapCaud's virtual pub quiz, a pub quiz that you can do from the comfort of your own living room. I am your quizmaster CapCaud and welcome to this week's stream. What week are we on now, producer Sarah? I don't know, 13, 14? It's in the teens. It's a teeny now, we're on a teeny show, aren't we? So, to you OG quizzes, welcome back, and to you that are new to our humble quiz stream, welcome, and I hope that we can have some fun together this eve. But first of all, you need some royalty-free tunes going on in the background, so it's not dead silence when I'm not talking. But there's very rarely a time when I'm not talking, is it, producer Sarah? So, the tunes start now. Ooh! Okay. Announcements. I have none this week, do I? I have none.
No.
No?
No.
No? So let's just party on, shall we? Party on Garth. So how do we play the quiz? So the format is as follows. You need three things. The first thing you will need is a laptop or some sort of smart device in order to stream the YouTube live stream of the quiz questions being read out by myself, the quizmaster. And congratulations, because if you're listening to my dulcet tones, then you have completed step one, and bully for you. The second thing you'll need is another smart device. I would recommend a smartphone, maybe an iPad, or maybe just another laptop. On this, you are going to fill out your quiz questions. At the start of the quiz, I'm going to post on the YouTube live stream live chat a link to a Survey Planet survey. If you click on that link, you'll get taken to an online survey where you put in your team name and you will be inputting the answers for your questions as I read them out throughout the quiz. There are 25 questions this week, so 25 answers to fill in, and then at the end of the quiz you will submit that survey to myself and producer Sarah, and that gives me and producer Sarah an electronic copy of your answers. And the third thing you'll need is a piece of paper and a pen, because you are going to be writing down your answers as you go along. If you were to go to a pub quiz at any pub near you, usually you make 2 copies of your answers. One half you keep and the other half you give to the quizmaster so that we can check answers at the end. So with your hard copy, you're going to write down your answers, and then you will mark your own quiz answers at the end of the quiz, and then you will send us your team name and your score, and producer Sarah and I, or just producer Sarah, because I have no input into doing that process, will cross-reference your electronic survey answers with the score that you've given to us, and then we can decide a winner. And of course, if you do win CapCaud's virtual pub quiz, then you get introduced into Cap's Hall of Fame, where the winners of all the previous weeks of quiz have been introduced. Well, if I do a quick count there, producer Sarah, that's 12. So this is week 13 then. Week 13. And it is all up for grabs. No one is safe now. No one is safe. So we have 5 rounds, just like last week, we've introduced a new round 6, and we've got 5 rounds of 5 questions. And then in round 6, you will bet some quiz points on producer Sarah and I as we go head to head in a versus battle. This week, we are doing left-hand drawing. Whew, can you believe it? So, a friend of mine who doesn't do the quiz on Saturday nights has sent producer, we don't know what it is yet, but has sent producer Sarah and I something to draw. We'll have a minute to draw that image on a whiteboard with our left hand, and we will send that person pictures of the 2 drawings, and he will pick the winner. But he doesn't know whose is whose, so there's no favouritism, but the winning picture will win the versus round anyway. So enough about that. Of course, quiz answers are the only way that you can win points during the quiz, we have other ways in which you can get your quiz answers in. So every week we do a caption round. So I show you a picture and you guys send in your ideas for a caption to that picture, and the best one gets an extra quiz point for their team. So this week I would like you to caption this awkward photo. So send in your captions for this image on the social media that darts around the bottom of the screen throughout the quiz. My advice is to try and get me on Instagram or Twitter. I will check Facebook, although we've had a few issues with Facebook in the past, but I'll endeavour to read them all out. So caption round, that's what you're captioning this week. 2 weeks ago we had the badly drawn, was it badly drawn movies, please, Sarah? 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was badly drawn movies, in which you guys sent in your badly drawn movies. Last week it was badly drawn songs, and this week we're doing badly drawn TV shows. So, I want you guys to send in your badly drawn TV shows. Examples include this one from me. That is, that's the Tiger King, if you've not already got already. It's not the best drawing from me. But I didn't do that with my left hand, so don't let that infer your decision for round 6. That's another one from me. That one producer Sarah didn't get straight away, so you tell me what you think it is. What do you think it is? It's Life on Mars. That was not my best. It's not my best. This one. This is producer Sarah. House. Easy enough. And the last one from producer Sarah. That is, if you've got children, you'll love this programme because you play it relentlessly. It is Paw Patrol. So this week, for an extra quiz point, send in your badly drawn TV shows. Now, just as last week, simply by submitting an entry into the badly drawn TV show competition, your team automatically gets a point for a submission, but please put some effort in. If you send me some half-arsed image, I'm not going to give you a point, but submitting a badly drawn TV show will get your team an automatic point, and of course the best one, the winning team, the best one will get another point for their quiz team. So you get a point for caption, a point for submitting a badly drawn TV show, a point for one team for the best badly drawn TV show, and of course there are 3 opportunities to play higher or lower. So we take 3 breaks during the quiz at the end of every second round, so that's 3 breaks. And in that time, we choose a team at random to play higher or lower. They will get in contact with me on the social media below, on the instant messenger service, and we will play higher or lower. And if you can get to the end on higher or lower, you will win an extra point for your team. But if you don't, you don't. At the start of the quiz, alongside the survey link for submitting your answers to the quiz, there will be another link for you to submit your team name for higher or lower. That pot that you put your name into will close at the end of round 1, and then producer Sarah will pick 3 teams at random from that pot to play higher or lower. So it's a game of chance whether you get chosen to play or not. So you need to make sure you put your team name down for higher or lower before the end of round 1. And of course, I won't forget what I said last week. Last week I said, if you guys have got any fan art, you're certainly CapCaud's virtual pub quiz fan art, then you will get an extra point for your team. So if you've done any fan art this week, send me a picture of it, and you'll automatically get a point. And the best fan art will get an extra 2 more points. They're so arbitrary, the points, they come out of everywhere, don't they, producer Sarah? So, to clarify, because we've got so many extra points this week, extra point for the best caption. Your team will get a point for just submitting a badly drawn TV show. There's no limit on how many you submit, but you only get 1 point per team for submission. Second point available potentially for the best badly drawn TV show. Higher or lower if you get the chance. And then of course if you've done any fan art, you get a point for that, and the best fan art will get an extra 2 points. So any one team, producer Sarah, can win up to 7 extra points. Can you believe it? We just give them away willy-nilly, don't we? You're not very vocal today. Say something so the people know you're here. I'm not just talking to myself. Go on. Say something. Say anything.
Oh my god.
Say it louder. Right, okay. Banter didn't come as quick and fast there. Right. Have I covered everything, do you think?
Yeah.
Right, so I will get the link for the I've got higher or lower choice. The link for answering your quiz questions and the link for higher or lower in the YouTube live stream chat now. To get onto the live chat, all you need to do is follow the link you followed to go onto this YouTube live stream and whatever device you've got, and you should be able to see the chat in the side of the browser. So, quiz link, let's get it going. Quiz answers. And the link for higher or lower to put your team's name in the pot to be given a chance to play higher or lower. Let's go. Share, copy. Higher or lower. There we go, those links are live. And without further ado, it will give you a few minutes and then we'll start the quiz. I apologise in advance, producer Sarah and I have been having more technical difficulties with the camera. So it is likely that the camera will freeze at random points during the quiz stream, but don't worry, we'll only be down for about 30 seconds or a minute. All we need to do is rejig the set. So just bear with us if we do have any technical difficulties. You know that we're never down long. That's what you get when you try and run a quiz stream on free software. Isn't it right, producer Sarah? Well, it's good to be here. It's good to be here with you tonight. So get those links up on your phone. Please get your names down for higher or lower before the end of round one, and it will come around quickly. I'm just going to quick. Sorry about that, guys. See, it's already started. We endeavour to do our best. So just give me a sec. That could have been your screen, Sarah. Yep. Alright guys, should we get started? I honestly don't know what it is. Okay. Right, without further ado, no more technical difficulties for now. Let's get started with round one. And round one is the folklore round. Ooh. So, all these questions are pertaining to folklore and myths from around the world. So, question one. In Norse mythology, who is the father of Thor? Question one. In Norse mythology, who is the father of Thor? Let's see what's going on in the old chat. Shout out to Zach Field, Ian Skelton, Dean Field, Mitch, shout out to you, Carolyn, evening, Megan, good evening. Have you had a haircut since last week? No, I haven't. I had one the week before last. Producer Sarah will be giving me another one soon. Mm-hmm. She's not looking forward to it though. Folklore. Producer Sarah has been playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and it's got me inspired to do a folklore round.
Also, it's an awesome game.
It's a good game. I've just watched you play it, and even I've been entertained by merely watching. Also, if you're a Supernatural fan, this will be an easy round for you. Question 2. In Greek mythology, the Minotaur is half man, half what animal? So question 2, in Greek mythology, the Minotaur is half human, half what animal? Do you like Greek mythology at school?
Bits.
Can't really remember.
Did. Reduce that?
That kind of stuff's easy to teach kids though, isn't it? Because it's interesting. Anyway, less of the commentary on the modern education system. Question 3, in which UK city would you find a statue of folklore legend Robin Hood? So question 3, in which UK city would you find a statue of folklore legend Robin Hood? No, I've not seen Robin Hood, the Disney film, you know.
You're missing out.
Is it any good?
Yeah, but I don't know if you'd like it now.
Why wouldn't I like it now? Are you saying that my whimsy's diminished with age?
I'm saying that it's a kid's film, and I feel like you appreciate Disney more if you watched it as a kid.
I did watch Disney as a kid, but just not as religiously. Just not as religiously as everyone else was.
Yeah.
I used to watch Lion King like every night before I went to bed when I was about 18. No, I was about 8. Alright guys, question 4. In German folklore, what name is given to a supernatural being that becomes a double of a living person? So in German folklore, what is the name given to the supernatural being that becomes a double of a living person?
Submit your team names.
Oh yeah, remember at the end of round 1 guys, you need to have submitted your team names for higher or lower. If you've not submitted your team names, you cannot be in for a chance of playing. So make sure it's in, the link is in the live chat. Make sure you submit your team name for higher or lower. Have we got at least 3 teams? Yeah.
I don't know if there's just a low team this week. Do you got 7?
Could be. Okay guys, question 5 of round 1. A lycanthrope, that's Lycanthrope, is a human that can change into what animal? So a lycanthrope is a human that can change into what animal? Please, Sarah, could you just whack the spelling on the live chat for them, please? Please do not Google the answers. You are only cheating yourself, in the words of your secondary school teachers. We're all just here for a bit of fun, guys, so there's no need to cheat. The only thing you get for winning is household acclaim among the very few households that play the quiz. Alright, in a sec, guys, I'm going to recap round 1, and then I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to submit your team names for higher or lower, and then we will close that survey, and you can no longer be in for a chance to play higher or lower live on the stream. Alright guys, let's recap round 1. Question 1, in Norse mythology, who is the father of Thor? Question 2, in Greek mythology, the Minotaur is half human, half what animal? Question 3, in which UK city would you find a statue of folklore legend Robin Hood? Question 4, in German folklore, what is a name given to a supernatural being that becomes a double of a living person? And question 5, a lycanthrope is a human that can change into what animal? And that is the end of round 1, guys. So please, I'll give you a minute from now to submit your names for higher or lower, and then we're closing it and we're moving on to round 2. I need a wheel ready, producer Sarah. It's gone right through me, that has.
Third bottle.
And the gentle jams as well. A bit loud in my ear this week, I might have to turn it down. I can just about hear myself think. Right, that's the end of your minute. Dean Field says that Zach Field watched the Disney film Robin Hood on a loop for about 3 years at the age of 4-ish.
I did that with 101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. I have seen that and the live action 101 Dalmatians. What were your thoughts towards that? Hugh Laurie in that?
Oh, that's why I liked it.
House, as we saw earlier on. Guys, please keep sending your badly drawn TV shows in. The first break, I will get around to looking at them and reading them. Your fan art, your captions, they'll all get read out in the first break after round 2. But the who's playing higher or lower at the first break, Sarah? Oh, again, these guys are... The Pondetterinis will be playing in the first higher or lower. God, they get lucky every week.
There's only 7 teams.
There's only 7 teams playing to. All the Pondetterinis, please get ready to take part in the first higher or lower in break 1 on whatever social media platform you'll be doing it off on. So without further ado, let's crack on with round 2. Now round 2 is a musical round. It is the Nokia 3310 Composer round. Those of you that had a Nokia 3310 when all those years ago, when mobile phone technology was just taking off, on the Nokia 3310 they had an app, as it was back then, a program called the Composer, where you could put keypad tones into the screen, and you could make music using the monophonic beep from the Nokia 3310. So for round 2, I have taken 5 songs and I have put them through the Nokia 3310 Composer, and I would like you guys to tell me what songs have been turned into a Nokia 3310 ringtone in the following questions. As always with these questions, you get half a mark for the artist and half a mark for the name of the song. So maximum 5 marks this round. So I'm going to turn the music down and we'll get on with the Nokia 3310 Composer round, starting with question 6. Producer, just give me a nod when if you know it, tell me that it plays. Back in again, guys, sorry. This is what it is this week. Okay, we'll give you question 6 again. So what song was that? You guys tell me. For now, yeah. Question 7, guys. And question 7 again. That was question 7, guys. And question 8. Question 8 one more time. Just working through those technical difficulties, guys. You have a Nokia 3310.
No. I had the one you could put pictures in the case. Create your own phone case that put pictures in it.
Is that a Nokia?
It's a colour one, yeah.
Ooh, colour phone. Alright guys, question 9. Question 9 one more time. Cool. You can Google the right keys to put into a Nokia 3310 now to get whatever song you want. Obviously, because that's how I'm making this rap.
I'm trying to find out what Nokia it was.
Was it like a Nokia that was like curved at the sides?
No, it was like a Nokia 3310. It was just super bad.
Okay guys, and question 10. One more time. So remember guys, you get a half a mark for the artist and a half a mark for the song title. The hardest part of this round is probably remembering some of the artists. The songs are quite easy to recognise, but of course you need to get both right to get the full point for each question. So at the end of round 2, I'll just recap all those 10 again. So question 6. Question 7. Ruckus outside. Question 8. Question 9. And question 10. Alright guys, that's the end of round 2 and that'll be our first break for now. So whiz out, dump out and charge up your glasses. I need to go to the toilet and then I need to fiddle with the cameras when I get back so that I can see some of your shout outs and your captions, and then we'll play some higher or lower with our first team, which is the Pondetterinis. Alright guys, well, we've got a working connection for now, so let's read out some shout-outs and then we'll play some higher or lower with Tom Dettorinis. I can see that Bruce has already got in contact with me on Twitter, so just be on standby, Bruce, I won't be long. Just gonna see what the lovely people have sent me to read this week. Sarah's got off to go for a quick wee. That's probably the least professional part of this outfit, is the fact that I do actually have to go to the toilet because beer just goes straight through me. I don't know about you guys. Right, let's see what's going on. Rooted to the sofa have sent in a, I'm just going to write that name down. They sent in a submission for badly drawn TV shows. What's this? 4 in a bed? 4 in a bed? I think so. Future Sierra's not here to maintain. Future Sierra's not here to maintain that. Oh my gosh, what's going on with the camera? Ah! What is going on? There's something awful going on with this piece here.
What's that?
What was that all about? The camera went absolutely wappy then for a sec.
It's alright.
Anyway, 4 in a bed for Roots to Sofa. Oh, producer is doing that thing again.
What's it doing?
Slowing right down. What to say? Sorry, guys.
It's alright over here.
Awful. I got no idea what's going on, everyone. It seems.
Can you back up there?
Does it look any different there?
Looks fine on there.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. This is awful. This is getting on my nerves now. It's, do you remember the charity week when it was doing that? I think it was doing that. Maybe it's not. Alright.
It's alright on the stream anyway.
Anyway, Rooted to the Sofa 4 in the bed, I presume. Correct. Another one from Rooted to the Sofa. What's that one? Hollywoods? Holly trees? Yeah, that's got that out. It's when that comes on. It's when my phone comes on that it doesn't like it.
I don't know.
Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm sorry. We're having a mare this week. Give me 2 secs, guys. I apologise, guys. We are having awful technical difficulties. It won't go away. I'm unsure of what to do, please, Sarah. What's going on?
It's like it's slightly on the feed.
I know, but it's way out of time. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to clean it up as quick as I can. Oh no, we're fine now. I don't know, Producer Zero.
The computer's doing something.
Right, let's crack on with higher or lower, shall we? Pomdetterinis, get close, get ready to go. Sort yourself out. Oh man, it's frustrating. Anyway, let's go with it. Alright Bruce, I'm ready to play with you. Let's go. Okay, Pomdetterini's your first card is Ace. Ace is a low, so higher or lower. It's up to you. What would you like to do? What would you do at home? Higher or lower? Higher! Oh, it's a 9 of hearts. Would you like to go higher or lower? Higher or lower? How we're going to go? What would you do if you were at home? Would you go higher? Would you go lower? You tell me. Lower. Oh, oof, the 2 diamonds. Oh, you could be onto a winner. Higher or lower, Pomdetterinis? Good feeling I know what the answer's going to be. What I spent. Higher or lower? What would you like to do? Higher. Oh, it's a jack of clubs. Spades, sorry. So what would you like to do, Pomdetterinis? Higher or lower for the last card and for a point? It is going well. You're right, Bruce. I know what I was going to say. Lower. Oh, nice. Well done, Pomdetterinis. Finally, after last week's defeat, you've managed to take home the first point for higher or lower. Well done, guys. Let's recharge that for you. Okay, that's all charged up and ready to go. Oh, just there, I do not know what's going on. Seems alright for now.
Oh, I'll just carry on.
Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Keep going. We may have to switch cameras to laptop camera, which would be annoying, but it's the way the cookie crumbles.
That'll be alright.
Right, put me back in. Let's just see if it does it like this again. So I'm going to turn the phone image on. Let's find something to show. So this was Hollyoaks apparently. Yeah, it hates it. It hates having the screen, having the iPhone on. Now it's fixed itself. It really doesn't like having the iPhone on. Is there any error messages coming up on there?
No.
What's your issue, camera? Why are you being mean to me? Anyway, let's have a look what you guys have sent in. Let's just soldier on, shall we? Let's just soldier on. Megan! Oh, that's so nice. Wow. So, Megan Singleton sent in some fan art, so that team definitely... So this team definitely gets some points for fan art. So here's the first fan art of the week. Oh. I love it.
That name is real.
So that was CapCaud's virtual pub quiz. I love it. Bottle of Glenfiddich. That's great. That's drawn so well. That's by Megan's art. Jesus, Sarah, why is it slowing down so much when it goes on to the cat one?
Oh yeah.
Again, it hates it. It really hates it. Try my best here, guys. I don't know what to do.
You just have to not show your phone.
This is, right, I'm gonna break this one because this is good fan art. This is. Oh, I could do it on here, couldn't I? Sorry, guys, just trying to figure this out. Have you got a time wrong for the?
I don't know.
Guys, just enjoy the music for a sec while I crack this and figure out what the chuff is going on.
I don't have a timer on. Because of technical difficulty.
So make sure the dirty stoppings get an extra point like that then.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Just metronome this for a sec.
even though
That's another one from Megan Singleton. I love that, that's great. Definitely Forerunners for best best fan art. Thanks, Meg. Who else we got? Mitch. Oh, plenty from Mitch. Another badly drawn song. Badly drawn TV show.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Thank you. Stargate. 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 Hammertown? Hammertown?
Is that Hammer? Homes under the Hammer.
Homes Under the Hammer. I love
I
it.
like that one.
What's the audio like? The audio fine coming through, yeah. It's weird. Just keep up with the sound, guys, I would say.
It's Mitch's team.
Oh, what is Mitch's team? Mitch, what's your team? Maybe it's the Red Cross Waxers if they're on there.
I haven't seen them.
Is this one from Jack Farmer?
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries, love it.
Don't know what one.
What's that?
Top Gear.
Top Gear. That was the other one, was it? Top Gear and Vampire Diaries, love it.
Team names, guys.
Team guys, you need to put your team names in when you send these in, please. That's the Flu Fighters, I think. Get rid of these. Back on. Inkbell! Caption! Yes, let's get some captions going. Where's the caption this week? Watching a film on a flight which you forgot had a sex scene. Very good, from the Kovala Bears. Featuring Mr. Wheels. Thanks guys. Front runner for caption. Oh! We got 80 Moore sporting the CapCaud's virtual pub quiz t-shirt whilst he's climbing. The Rock God. Good to see you, AD. Caps Quiz on tour. 80 wearing your t-shirt, lovely. Oh, what's this one? TV programme. Bear in the Big Blue House. Love it. What's your team name, Esther? Something to do with the Moors, I imagine. Not going out as a team name. And then we've got one from Megan from Ditch Stoppins. What's this one?
Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls. Love it.
These are great. These are way better than what we came up with.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 Moors is the team name for Esther Moore.
All these guys on the sign up for higher or lower.
Yeah, none of you guys signed up for higher or lower. What's that all about? Pom de Torinis have sent in there. Badly drawn. What's that one then?
Social distance?
Social distancing.
I don't know.
2 feet apart? I don't know what it is. Well, Pom de Torinis get a point for sending one in. Mike's going to tell us, I think. I'll come back to that. I think I saw some on Facebook. Let's have a quick look before we start round 3. Dean Field, here we go. Oh, there's loads. Dean Field, we've got House of Cards. This one's good. Only Fools and Horses.
That's really good.
It's good. That's not so badly drawn though, is it?
Team names, guys.
You say team name, Dean. And then caption from Dean Legg. Team to be announced. It was the dog. Very good. We've all been there. Okie doke. Got anything more? Oh, we've got one. There's one from the Dirty Stoppins. Here's one from Linda Cordwell, my mother. Last caption. Alright gang, you have to bear with us this week. We might need to switch cameras over in the next break. But we'll crack on with the quiz, shall we? Oh yeah, we took way too long with that. Anyway guys, let's crack on. So round 3 is the fashion round. So question 11. Winkle pickers are an example of what type of clothing? So winkle pickers are an example of what type of clothing? Can rifle through these, please, sir. And I'm going to swap to computer webcam after this for the next break. It's been a naughty camera this week, very naughty camera. Question 12, guys. Tartan was originally made from which fabric? The question 12, tartan was originally made from which fabric? Question 13. Spandex gets its name from an anagram of what word? So question 13. Spandex gets its name from an anagram of what word? Ever worn spandex, please, sir?
Huh?
Ever worn spandex?
I think so. Not real spandex.
Question 14. Richard James was a regular designer for what British music icon? So question 14. Richard James was a regular designer for what British music icon? Space, that was what that one. Seems that the feed is alright for everyone else, just not for me on my screen.
Do you think it is?
Question 15. What item of fashion clothing can otherwise be referred to as bell bottoms? So question 15. What item of fashion clothing can otherwise be referred to as bell bottoms?
I think your Mac's doing something weird in the background that it shouldn't be doing.
You reckon? Maybe we're not letting it cool down.
One of those laptop cooling things.
The Dirty Stoppins will be playing higher or lower at the end of round 4. And just to recap round 3, so question 11, winkle pickers are an example of what type of clothing? Question 12, tartan was originally made using what fabric? Question 13, spandex gets its name from an anagram of what word? Question 14, Richard James was a regular designer for what British music icon? And question 15, what item of fashion clothing can otherwise be referred to as bell bottoms? Quite the music though. That was round 3, guys. let's crack on with round 4. Let's give you a few minutes. We're just going through a bit quicker because we had to take longer with the previous break. Dean Field's team is quite. You've seen it.
I have seen it. Put the points adding up on the phone.
I agree, Bruce. Bear Grylls has been the best one so far. You agree?
Yeah. Not badly drawn though, but very well drawn and very good. You've written that on there, but you're going to have to put it out.
Why?
Because we're going to use them.
Oh, yeah. Alright, guys, round 4. Round 4 is the aliens round. All things aliens. So, question 16. Which US state is rumoured to have the Area 51 base in it? So, in which US state is the rumoured Area 51 base located? We've well, not giving too much away, but I've driven kind of close to Area 51 with Mama and Papa Caldwell when we were on holiday in America.
Great job.
I'm so slick.
So you've not been to that many places in America, so...
I've not been to that many places.
Yeah, so it like limits it down. People know where
I mean, I
you've
lived
been.
there for a year.
Yeah, but that's one state though.
How many states do you think I visited in America?
At least 3.
Yeah. Well, I lived in one.
Yeah. I said you've not been to that many. So if people know where you've
I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been to 5 states.
I don't know.
Anyway, question 17 is multiple choice. In what year did Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial release? Was it A, 1978, B, 1980, C, 1982, or D? I can only apologise, guys. We're having a mare with it. So, sorry, question 17. In what year did Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial release? Was it A, 1978, B, 1980, C, 1982, or D, 1985? We're going to swap cameras over in the next break, guys. We're having too many difficulties this week. Honestly, it's so temperamental, it's unreal, isn't it, producer Sarah? Maybe we didn't sacrifice enough goats this week to the streaming gods. So it was A, 78, B, 80, C, 82, or D, 85, the year that E.T. came out. Music's particularly upbeat this week. Maybe because it knows that the stream's always going down. Okay guys, question 18. The distance from which a star... the distance from a star in which a planet has the right conditions to support life as we know it is known as the what zone? So question 18, the distance from a star from which a planet has the right conditions to support life as we know it is known as the what zone? So in space is a certain distance from a star in which the conditions for life are just right on a planet, but that area is called the what zone? You guys tell me.
I click off that. Will it stop the
You
thing? I click
are?
off that app. If I minimise the app on your phone, you click off the thing.
What app's on?
The video.
Why?
Because apparently if you reset your locations, it will fix it.
Reset my locations.
On your phone,
How do I do that?
you go in settings.
Well, let me finish this round and then we'll fiddle, because we'll give them a break. Sorry guys. Producer Sarah just doing the producer thing and seeing if she can fix the current problem. Question 19. In Doctor Who, what planet are the Time Lords from? So question 19. In Doctor Who, what planet are the Time Lords from? Reset locations. You do that in
So
settings?
the update when it updates software.
No idea, guys. But we continue, don't we? We continue. The quiz waits for Neiman. He's watched Doctor Who, producer Sarah. I watched Doctor Who up until about halfway through Matt Smith. I like Peter Capaldi though, so I'm surprised I've not looked at that one, because I'm a big fan of the thick of it.
I watched the first season with female doctor, and then I didn't have a TV license and forgot what it was.
Yes. Alright guys, question 20. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien are the lyrics from Englishman in New York, but who sang it? So the lyrics, oh, I am an alien. I'm a legal alien are the lyrics to Englishman in New York, sang by which artist? Who sings Englishman in New York? That's a tenuous link to aliens, that is. But that's just how I roll. Okay guys, let's recap round 4. Question 16. Which US state is rumoured to host the Area 51 base? Question 17. In what year did Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial release? Was it A, 1978, B, 1980, or C, 1982, or D, 1985? Question 18, the distance from a star in which a planet has the right conditions to support life, as we know it, is known as the what zone? The what zone? Question 19, in Doctor Who, what planets are the Time Lords from? And question 20, oh, I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, are the lyrics to Englishman in New York, but who sang Englishman in New York? That's the end of round 4, guys. And we're going to take another break. We will play higher or lower at some point in the foreseeable future. Me and producer Sarah are just going to have to fiddle with the cameras and stuff because we are having so many technical difficulties that we're going to need to rejig it all. So, who was it, producer Sarah? It was Dirty Stockings will be playing higher or lower shortly, and I'll read out some shout outs. Okay.
Continue.
Okay, guys. Well, something's new. Should we crack on with what we got? What was that from Mum?
Only Fools and Horses.
That was Only Fools and Horses, was it?
Yeah.
I like that. Well done, Linda. That's a fool, is it?
Guess so.
Love it. Thanks, Mum. That's a bit loud, probably. There we go. What else we got? COVIDiot. Sorry, guys. Well, again, is that badly drawn? We obviously know what that is. Simpsons. Well done, COVIDiots. You make it. COVIDiots need an extra point, remember? Another one from COVIDiot. Fan art. Fan art from Zach. Team Cat.
Wow, people
versus
that's a lot of stuff people don't know about me.
For those of you who don't know, producer Sarah teaches
Pole fitness.
pole fitness, not pole dancing, vertical
I
fitness.
don't really dance.
Nice one. Thanks, Zach. We are the COVIDians. Right, I do know we've got some more fan art from Mitch. Well, I don't know, Mitch, I don't know how, for this fan art, you've just taken a photo from one of my profiles. That's not fan art, that's just a picture of me, isn't it?
Is that what Mitch thinks of you? Is that how Mitch pictures you?
That's how Mitch pictures me. Boom, 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 boom. Love you, Mitch. Obviously, he gets a point for that. That's another point for not going out. Inkbell, another fan. It's just fan art. Is that fan art? No, I think that's a badly drawn TV show. Sons of Anarchy. That's Sons of Anarchy. I know that one.
What's the team?
That's the Kabbalah Bears.
Kabbalah Bears, isn't it?
Kabbalah Bears. Thanks, Inkbell. Right, for some reason it just fixed itself, so let's see what happens.
A good old reset, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Dirty Stoppins, sorry, you playing higher or lower, aren't you? Alright, Dirty Stoppins. You guys ready to play? I presume it's Megan playing. What play? Ready? Okay, your first card is the 4 of clubs. Higher or lower? Oh dear. 4 of clubs. Higher or lower? I can literally see it coming live. What would you do at home? Would you get higher or lower? Higher. Oh, 6 of spades. Oh, it's getting a rough one. Higher or lower? At least one's won this week already, even if these guys don't win. What we're doing? What are we going? What we're going for? What we're going for? Oh, it's tightened. Higher. Oh. Higher. Oh, the 8 of clubs. Well done. Oh man, I mean it's not much better in my opinion, but higher or lower? Dirty Stoppins. Good gamble there. That paid off. Higher or lower? Oh, it's tense. Tense. It's like camping, it's intense. What they're gonna do? What they're gonna do? I think I know what I do.
If it's 10 of spades, I'll be impressed though.
You reckon? Oh, you reckon we're gonna get a skip one every time? Dirty Stoppins are really deliberating over this one.
I would too, to be fair.
It's still, come on guys, let's get going. Here we go, it's coming lower. Oh, the 4 of diamonds. Oh wow, this has been intense. Oh, well done guys, well. There's only one left to go. What do you want to do? Higher or lower? Oh man. Could we have a double win this week? Higher. Oh no!
No!
Oh, leave it! Oh man, oh that is heartbreaking. Well, at the end of the day, guys, higher or lower is a game chance. You did what I'm sure we all would have done. Commiserations to you. I'm sorry about that. And the final team who will be playing at the end of round 6 is
Not going out.
not going out. There we go.
I was so ready to write down that point as well.
Preloaded, ready to go. Oh, lovely. Let me just plug back in, guys. Oh, I've tangled them up.
You silly goose.
Tangled them right up. Not going out, there's nowhere to go out at the minute, is there? Fine. There's stripes on this t-shirt, that's weird, isn't it? It's like stripes on this t-shirt.
There are stripes on my t-shirt. Why are there stripes on my t-shirt?
No idea. T-shirts have done the rounds now, they've been climbing with 80 more. Fuming, says Megan. Well, I would be. I'd be
It's
fuming.
just the way of
too.
the game.
Yeah, it's the way it is. What's up?
It goes like that. And that's the way it is.
Right. Should we crack on?
Dive back in.
Start back in now. Well, let's just capitalise on this really good feed we've got going. Could disconnect at any time, guys. Remember, no one's ever safe. Oh no, I need it.
What?
What's the need we?
Well, you can.
Well, no, I'll keep reading.
talk on,
No,
okay.
sorry, yeah. Alright, guys. Round 5 is the back to school round. So, remember when you were at school and you got taught all these things and the smart arses would go, Miss, we actually need to know this for real life, and then you never actually needed to use it for real life. Well, this round has questions written about stuff you should have learnt when you were back at school that you thought you'd never need to use in real life, but right now in this moment you're going to need to. So the back to school round is round 5. So, question 21. What is the equation for Pythagorean theorem? So Pythagoras' theorem, what is the equation for Pythagoras theorem? You guys tell me. Got to cast your mind back to when, you see, for some of us it wasn't that long ago, for many of you it was a long time ago, eh? I give you a clue, it's to do with triangles and working out the length of sides of a triangle. But what was the equation for Pythagoras' theorem? And we're back. Sorry guys, is what it is. Nothing I can do about it this week. Let's soldier on. Question 22. What year was the Battle of Hastings? So what year was the Battle of Hastings for question 22? We're just going to soldier through the technical difficulties this week, guys. Here's what it is. I'll have a look into it during the week, but we'll What can we do, Keisha Sarah? What can we do?
Not much short of buying a new camera.
You'll get your quiz. You'll get your 10 cents a quiz. We got through most stuff. It's only 30 seconds here and there now. Do you know when the? Oh no, you do know because you got the answers in front of you. Did you know the Battle of Hastings? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a nifty little.
No, don't clue them. Don't clue them in. Don't clue them
You know
in.
what I'm talking about?
Don't clue them in. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So question 23, guys. On a litmus test, what colour would a strong acidic solution turn litmus paper? So on the litmus test, what colour would a strong acidic solution turn litmus paper to? Camera is a nightmare today, right? Just return of the cat. Thanks, Ian. Thanks for sticking by us, guys. We are trying our best for you. Some weeks it just craps out, doesn't it?
Some weeks it's perfect though. I don't get it. I don't know what we do differently.
We didn't make a blood sacrifice, that's why.
It's because I've not killed enough spiders.
We've killed enough spiders.
I let that one in my room live and now it's wreaking havoc.
I imagine you've just got technical difficulties copied so you can paste it every time.
It's slowly getting shortened to just TD.
TD, yeah.
It says tech diff right now.
Tech diff. Question 24, guys. In Shakespeare, which character kills Macbeth? So question 24, in Shakespeare, which character kills Macbeth? Sumo says it's question 25, Qu'est-ce qu'il ou la dans le sac, which is a song that Sumo taught me when I was in primary school. What is in the sack? That's one of the very few French phrases I know. Very rarely do you get to say to a French person, what's in the sack? I mean, it depends what part of France you're in. Alright guys, question 25 of round 5. What layer is between the Earth's core and the Earth's crust? So what layer is between the Earth's core and the Earth's crust? Don't overcomplicate it, it's as easy as it needs to be. Don't need a degree in geography to know. What was geography at school about, though?
Well, it definitely wasn't about.
When I was writing this quiz, I was like, what did we learn in geography?
I'll tell you what it wasn't about. Learning where countries are, because I don't know that.
No, I don't. You don't learn about. You just think maybe you should just learn the capitals of countries from start to finish. All right, guys. Let's recap round 5. Back to school round. Question 21. What is the equation for Pythagoras theorem? Pythagorean theorem. Question 22. What year was the Battle of Hastings? Question 23. On a litmus test, what colour would a strong acidic solution turn litmus paper? Question 24. In Shakespeare, who kills Macbeth? And question 25. What layer is between the Earth's core and the Earth's crust? I imagine Sue Moore would do quite well in this round. I feel like he's primary school teacher. She's got that knowledge base.
Oh, she'll definitely know.
Yeah. 2 more, no pressure.
Although, it might be secondary school for a lot of them.
You reckon? Macbeth, maybe, yeah.
Pythagoras is for sure secondary school.
Right, that's the end of round 5, guys. So that's the end of the questions for the quiz. Now remember that round 6 is a different kind of round, so it's the bet on me round. So producer Sarah and I will go head to head in a challenge, and you guys have to bet on which person will win. So for round 6, as you can see in your quiz links, you will need to guess which of us will win and then bet a number of points between 1 and 5 points. If you guess the correct person, then you win that many points for your team. But if you guess the incorrect person, then you lose that many points for your team. So for instance, if you put Cap and 3 points, if I win the challenge, then your team gets 3 points. If I lose the challenge, your team loses 3 points. So it's a bit of a risky round, and last week the people that bet 5 came first, I think. Or the team that came first had bet 5 points on their chosen person. So this week's versus round, producer Sarah and I will be going head to head in a drawing challenge. We will have a minute to draw a particular image given to us by a friend of mine with only our left hands. Now for clarity, producer Sarah and I are both right-handed, but we'll be drawing with our left hands, and we've got a minute to draw what we're told to draw. We've not seen it yet. We will see what we need to draw at the start of the challenge. We will draw it with our left hands, and then the person who told us what to draw, my good friend Lewis, will look at the 2 images that we send him and pick his favourite one, and thus the winner of the round. So, Sarah, do you want to come up?
Yes, but they need to submit their answers first.
Right, so before we do that, you guys need to submit your answers. So submit your answers to the 25 questions and your predictions for round 6, including the number of points you are going to bet for that round. And then producer Sarah and I will go head to head. I'm going to put my glasses on for this.
That's an unfair advantage, that is.
So, were you Team Cap or were you Team Saz?
Team Saz!
Now, guys, I know you've seen some creative things from me, but just because I can make graphics on a computer does not mean, by any stretch of the imagination, that I can draw. Especially with my left hand. Neither of us are very ambidextrous, are we?
No, I'm really bad. I'm really, really bad. Don't let that sway your team style.
Right, so guys, you've got 2 minutes to submit your answers. I'm going to go for a wee producer.
I should not have sat down then, should I?
Do you not want to be on screen for 2 minutes?
Not really, no. Also, you need to get past me. Get out. I'm stuck.
Team Saz.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
No. You can only predict one person, right? For round 6, you can only pick one person and bet. You are betting who the winner is. You can't put money on both. You pick one person and bet one amount of points, and if you're wrong, then you lose. Sorry, I might not have made that clear to you guys. You're only allowed to bet on one person for a certain amount of points. So you can't put Cap and Saz. You've got to put one or the other. There's no link. The link is on your.
Should be question 26.
Question 26 on your survey. I'll go for a wee. Hopefully the camera doesn't crap out in that time. Make sure you submit your answers, guys. To 25 questions, and then for round 6 again. Sorry, let me just clarify. You are only allowed to put one person down and one amount of points, so you're betting on one person only. If you guess the right person, then you get that many points for your team. If you guess the wrong person, then you lose that many points for your team.
You have to close the thing.
Oh yes, of course. We've got higher or lower, haven't we?
Yes. Do you want to do it now?
Should we do? Do you want to do it?
Oh, go on then. You'll have to.
Producer Sarah's going to do higher or lower, guys. So Mitch, yeah, get ready for higher or lower.
Duck.
Higher or lower. Guest starring producer Sarah. So, are you ready? That's who.
It's Mitch.
Yeah, it's Mitch.
He's ready. He's typing.
Go on then.
The first card is the
5 of diamonds. Ooh.
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 Higher or lower, Mitch?
Is she good?
No.
Higher or lower, Mitch? Where are you going to go? I'm enjoying just. I can watch this unfold.
What's your tag?
No one can see my tag.
I can.
Higher. Oh! Aces are low. Aces are low, Mitch. Sorry, guys, you've not won that.
Am I lucky? Maybe. Maybe I am.
Shall we keep? Let's keep playing. I'll keep playing. I'll play on. Well, I'd go higher from here.
Would you?
Yeah. Oh, it's a me. The
It's
Jack
a
of
you of
Hearts.
hearts.
I'm the Jack of Hearts. Well, I'll go lower for sure. Oh, 9 of diamonds, and then I'll just go lower again.
I don't think I can lean this one back.
Oh, well, I'd have won.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? Would you have got that?
No,
Would you have gone
I'd have gone low, mate. I'd have gone low. Sorry. Right, well, there we go. I was sorted. You guys have got 1 minute from now to submit your answers, and then we'll close it, and then we'll crack on with the verses portion, and then we'll do the answers.
You better be betting on me, guys.
Oh, I didn't make a note of what time that was. I know roughly 1 minute.
This bobblehead's gonna fall off.
Put it on the table. Look there, look.
I want people to be able to see though.
Bubbly.
Well, the idea was people could see our boards.
Oh yeah, well I can't see mine very well. Let me read is on!
You guys, you put up with him every week.
I know, right? You put up with me every week.
Yeah, it's because I have with him every day,
more
so.
often than a week. Every week. Right, let's close it. That's closing it. That's closing now. No more answers. I've had enough for you.
How many teams we got?
How many teams have we got? Nine.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds about right. Righty-ho.
See what Lewis has given us to draw.
Right, what are we drawing, producers here, in a minute? With our left hands. Bearing in mind we're both right-handed, so this is going to be awful. Okay. We are drawing. We have a minute with our left hands to draw a cowboy riding a turtle.
Okay.
Ready? I'm going to get the timer. No, don't start yet. I'm going to get the timer. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, it's shaking like a shitting dog. "30 seconds. Oh, whoosh this! How are you getting on with it?
I think
You
I'm
have
doing
13
pretty good.
seconds. Oh, Christ on a bike. Two, one. That's it. Oh, Christ. So should we show them what we draw? That's mine. That's producer 6.
I think mine's pretty good.
Well, mine's more of a surrealist painting.
Does he have chaps though?
Right,
Mine's got
okay.
chaps.
Right, let's send these to him and let's see who's won, shall we? While we do the answers. Oh, phone's crashed.
Oh, that's good. Even your phone's crashing now.
Oh man, you can't get the staff going. The TV's too.
TV just died out. It's okay. Don't need to see myself anyway.
I've just you can go take a seat.
Can I go sit back
You
down?
can sit back down while we go through the
I
answers.
definitely won, guys.
Oh man. Right, guys. Let me send those off and then we'll get cracking on the answers. All right. While the adjudicators decide which of us win, they're god awful. They are.
Speak for yourself.
Let's pop those up. Hold these a bit. There we go. So you guys will never forget it. Let's just quickly get some. We'll crack on with the answers to questions. Right, guys. So round 1 was the folklore round, and for the first question, on question 1, I asked you, in Norse mythology, who is the father of Thor? It is Odin. Odin is the answer to question 1.
Ooh.
Ooh. Question 2. In Greek mythology, a minotaur is half human, half what? It's half human, half bull. The answer to question 2 is bull. Right, there we go, we're all set up. Question 3, guys. In which UK city would you find a statue of folklore legend Robin Hood? It is Nottingham. Just outside Nottingham Castle. I imagine a lot of you on the quiz would know that. Nottingham. Question 4. In German folklore, what is the name given to a supernatural being that becomes a double of a living person? It is a doppelganger. Doppelganger. The clue is in the fact that it's German folklore. So doppelganger was the answer to question 4. Question 5, a lycanthrope is a human that can change into what animal? It is a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
The answer to question 5 is wolf. What's up?
I was howling like a wolf.
Oh, you're hiding like a wolf. Oh, round 2 was a Nokia 3310 round. So I played you some songs that were composed on a Nokia 3310, classic phone. You guys had to tell me what's, for half a mark each, the name of the song and the name of the artist. So this is question 6. The answer to question 6 was Take On Me by Aha. So Take On Me for half mark and Aha for a second point. Question 7. The answer to question 7 was Blue and Eiffel 65. I cannot accept werewolf for question 5. A lycanthrope and a werewolf are two different things. Question 8 was this. Sorry, I got distracted there. That was Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd for question 8. Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Question 9. Question 9 was the YMCA by the Village People. So the YMCA by the Village People. And question 10. And that was Aqua by Baby Girl by that was Barbie Girl by Aqua. Right, well actually I can tell you that in actual folklore a lycanthrope is not a werewolf, because a werewolf is a man that turns into a wolf on a full moon, and a lycanthrope is one that turns into half man, half wolf at a full moon, and a lycanthrope is someone that can turn into a wolf at any time they choose. But yes, okay, you can have werewolf for question 5. Suppose there's wolf in there, you can have it. Whatever. Right, music back on. Question 16, round 4 was round 3, sorry, was the fashion round. Question 11. Winkle pickers are an example of what type of clothing? It is shoes. Question 12. Tartan was originally made of what fabric? It is wool. Question 13. Spandex gets its name from an anagram of what word? It is expands. Expands. Question 14. Richard James was a regular designer for what British music item? What British music icon? It is Elton John. And question 15. What item of fashion clothing can otherwise be referred to as bell bottoms? The answer I was looking for was flares. You get 1 mark for flares. However, I will give you half a mark if you put trousers. They're flares really, but if you put trousers, well, I can't argue with that, so you get half a mark for trousers. 1 mark for flares, half a mark for trousers. Alright, so question 4 was the extraterrestrials round. So, question 16, what US state is rumoured to host Area 51? It is Nevada. It is Groom Lake in Nevada.
Flared jeans, yay or nay?
Flared jeans, you can have a mark for flared jeans, yeah. Question 17, in what year did Steven Spielberg's E.T. Extraterrestrial release? It was C, 1982. 1982. Question 18. The distance from a star which a planet has the right conditions to support life, as we know it, is known as the what zone? It's the Goldilocks zone. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. That's the Goldilocks zone. So Goldilocks was the answer to 18. Question 19. In Doctor Who, from what planet are the Time Lords from? It is Gallifrey. Gallifrey is the answer to question 19. Question 20. Oh, I am an alien, I'm a legal alien are the lyrics to Englishman in New York, but who sang that song? It was Sting. Sting sang that song. And question 5 is the back to school round. Cast your mind back to when you were back in the classroom. Question 21, what is the equation for Pythagorean theorem or Pythagoras' theorem? It is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's the equation for figuring out the length of lines in a equilateral triangle. No, a right angled triangle. Yeah. A squared plus b squared equals c squared is the answer to question 21. Question 22, what year was the Battle of Hastings? It was 1066. Battle of Hastings was in 1066. 0800 00 1066. Hastings car insurance. That's what you were talking about, just Sarah, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Question 23, on a litmus test, what colour would a strong acidic solution to litmus paper? It was red/orange. So if you put red or orange or yellow, any sort of colour that indicates red, you will get a mark. Question 24, in Shakespeare, who killed Macbeth? It was Macduff. The answer to question 24 is Macduff. And question 25, what layer is between the Earth's core and the Earth's crust? It is the mantle, the Earth's mantle. I imagine I'm going to get some pushback on that. So the layer between the Earth's core and the Earth's crust is the mantle, Earth's mantle.
Just check the YouTube feed a sec.
Why?
The flares.
No, I'm not changing my
I didn't think you would, I was just checking.
habitable zone. I'll give you half a mark for a habitable zone. It's known as the Goldilocks zone. No, don't like being told off on my own quiz. So, you can have half a mark for trousers, you can have a mark for flares. You got a problem with it, ask for your money back. Love you guys. Right, that's the end. Question 25 was mantle. Right, so let's find out who won the round 6.
If it's not me, I'm going to be annoyed.
Right, let's have a look. So the feedback was, he said, I like the extra stuff going on in B, in this one, in Jack's, but I think A is more representative of the Western maritime fun I hoped for when I asked for this cartoon. So the winner of round 6 and this week's versus round is
Team Saz!
Team Saz! Saz has won. To be fair, I mean, look at those two. Fair dinkum, in my opinion. Fair dinkum.
I don't even know what that means.
So if you put Saz as your answer to round 6, then you win the number of points that you put after that. So the number of points you bet on Saz, it goes towards your team. However, if you put me, you lose the number of marks from your score that you bet on me. I'm sorry. Look how I'm so shaky with that. Look at that.
You have a very shaky left hand.
How do you keep so steady?
I just used the very tip.
Mine does look a bit like a Captain America shirt, though, doesn't it?
Anyway,
sorry. Team Saz is 1-1.
Pick your favourites.
I'll pick your favourites. Well, in my opinion, the best badly drawn photo was the Bear Grylls one.
Yeah.
So the best badly drawn TV show was this one, Bear Grylls by the Dirty Stoppin'. So you guys get an extra point. Make sure if you did submit a badly drawn, TV show, then your team automatically get an extra point. Dirty Stoppins get an extra point for the Bear Grylls, And they also get an extra 2 points for their fan art, which was exceptional this week. We got that one, the Buscemi-eyed caps. You're going to have to send me those, guys.
That's so good.
That is so good. I think this was by someone who's a professional artist, though. And this one was from Megan. Thank you so much. You guys get an extra. So not only do you guys, because you put in so much effort, you got an extra point for submitting fan art. You get an extra 2 points for the best fan art. You get an extra point for submitting a team name. You get an extra point for winning. Sorry, for a badly drawn TV show. You get an extra point for the best badly drawn TV show.
It's just a shame that you didn't show his fan art.
But the best caption goes to, what do you think, please, Sarah?
There were only 2, right?
What?
There were only 2.
What were the 2? It was Inca Bell's.
Watching a film on a flight which you forgot had a sex scene, and it was the dog.
That was D. I liked it was the dog. So the winner of the caption round goes to it was the dog.
Quiz on your face.
That was D. Quiz on your face. So you guys get an extra point for caption. Remember, guys, always add a point if you did submit a badly drawn TV show or you sent in some, and also an extra point if you submitted some fan art for us, and however many points you got in the final round for betting, or how many points you lost in the final round for betting on the wrong person. Remember, if you put my name and then a certain number of points, you lost that many points. But if you put Sarah's name and a certain number of points, you win that many points. Right, so nothing left to do but submit your team's name and your team scores.
Right, this has been scores.
It's all to play for this week. There's been loads of bloody...
Post the link.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now. There's been loads of points thrown around. So now on the YouTube live chat, I've submitted a link to an online survey. You're going to tell us your team name and the number of marks you got out of 30. Well, there's like just tell us what mark you got. Tell us what mark you got. There was a maximum of 30 for quiz questions at least. But I mean,
25 for quiz questions.
25 for quiz questions. So there's
bets.
30 marks for quiz questions, and then however many marks you got for submitting stuff. Looks like Mum and Dad bet on you this week, not me. Guys, while that comes in, I think just a quick announcement. As we come to the end of quarantine now, they're starting to lose things up. Next week, I think, will be our last week doing the quiz. What do you think, producer Sarah?
Yeah.
So, guys, next week will be our last CapCaud's virtual pub quiz of quarantine. Let's try and get everyone back that ever played. Be a good one. So next week will be our last ever CapCaud's virtual pub quiz. Please come back, take that final spot. Who will be the ultimate winner? End up on top. Sorry, Ian. Appreciate you tuning in though. Next week will be the last one. Be sad to see you go, guys. It's been really nice. We've got one more week left. One more week left. Ian doesn't want to go outside and talk to real people. I can't wait to do that.
Sick of me, aren't you?
I don't get to talk to you guys, really. I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to meet some of you all. At different things. We'll have to have a CapCaud's night out at some point. Guys, need to submit. What's that?
I have no whiteboard, right?
Can you have your whiteboard, yeah? You got your pen?
Please. It's counting easy. Bye bye, Turtle.
I think we're going to get some. Those of you that have made fan art, I'm going to get you guys to send me those. To mail them to me. In framed. Oh, actually, if it's Megan, I can come pick them up from you actually next week when I'm up for Father's Day in Nottingham. We missed Butlin's 80s Weekender. So, oh, damn it! Oh, you missed the Butlin's Weekender. Whoa.
Can I just point out that the winner can't spell my name right? Which is...
The winner can't spell your name right. How have they spelled it? Oh no, don't give it away.
And they should be ashamed.
You should be ashamed. So whoever wins this week, you spelled Sarah's name wrong, so she's upset about that. Whoever wins, can you please make sure you send me a picture for the Hall of Fame?
Can't spell today.
Yeah. It's a long name, this is just Sarah. So, with 30.5 points, the winners of this week's CapCaud's virtual pub quiz are the Flu Fighters. Clap, Sarah, because I haven't got my soundboard. Well done, guys. Thanks for betting. By the way, Sarah, there's a H in Sarah, it's not Sarah. Guys, thank you very much for joining. I'm so sorry for all the technical difficulties this week. Hopefully, we won't have so many next week with the final CapCaud's virtual pub quiz, because next week will be our final episode as quarantine comes to an end. Thank you so much to the Flu Fighters. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure you're here next week for the final episode. I'm going to try and drag everyone back in that ever played, because it'd be great to see you guys all out and go out with a bang. Love you all. See you next week for the last time. Just so you're going to come get in the shop. Can say goodbye to your adoring fans, Sarah. See you guys. Love you. Bye.